Coming up on At Your Leisure.
This week, we're making the most of the Christmas spirit as Rhea and I are on a charity Christmas hayride through the Layton City Park.
Then, Steven Heumann is celebrating the season with a family who's taking a snow day as they show him the best way to bond in the winter outdoors.
Finally, Terry Wood is in Duchesne County for a Cowboy Christmas as he's showing you the perfect way to celebrate the holidays with bucking bulls. It's all headed your way right now.
Just like the cold and flu season, Christmas has infected us, and we are so happy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Rhea Rossi Booth.
And we are in Layton tonight for a hayride.
This fun event is sponsored by Wasatch Rods and Custom.
The guys with the GTOs and the 32 Ford Deuces, they get together to do this at Christmas time.
And they've been doing this for like 23 years?
Oh, at least. Anyway, it's a big event. It's got a lot of players that make all the parts work, and we should find out about it because we're excited.
Wasatch Rods and Customs was founded about 40 years ago. This is 2018 will actually be our 40th year. We do a lot of charity work, a lot of car shows, cruise nights, lots of activities. We have a wide range of cars. We have quite a few members from quite a diverse background. This is the Christmas hayrides at the Layton Commons Park. It's been a really great partnership between Burger Stop here in Layton, Wasatch Rods and Customs, and Layton City.
This is my 21st year. At one time when we first joined the club, we were doing everything, providing the tow vehicles, the drivers, the trailers, the straw, and we were staging out a Burger Stop here. But about 7 years ago, we were looking at our insurance policy for the hay rides, and we discovered that really our drivers were not covered. So then we talked to Dave Thomas in charge of Layton City Park and Rec, and he says, you guys can't stop. You take too many cars off the road going through the park. And he looked at it and evaluated it and found out that if they provide the tow vehicles and the drivers, that they could fall underneath their risk management policy for the city. So we teamed up with them, so now they provide the tow vehicle, the drivers, we provide the trailers, the straw, and we still stage out a Burger Stop.
Well, Burger Stop has always been, we've always been about the community. And so we're always looking for things to create for families to enjoy and come out and just have a good time at a decent price. So we got involved with the hayrides because it was something enjoyable.
This year we've got two charities, Safe Harbor, the domestic violence shelter here in Davis County. The second one is the Homeless Veterans Fellowship here in Ogden.
These organizations that we help out, they receive very little funding, outside funding, so any little donations they can get help.
Burger Stop has always been a part of the community, and they're always trying to be around and help those that aren't able to help themselves and create a way for others to do so as well. Charity, especially in this time of year, is so very important for all those that have nothing, for all those people that struggle and try to make it.
When I was a young child, I enjoyed getting. But as I've gotten older, I found it's more important and more fun to give and to watch the look on the folks' faces that receive the gift that you provide them.
This is such a cool event. This is such a wonderful charity event that they have every year. And you know, Christmas is just about giving, and you just feel good about yourself when you give, don't you think?
I agree, Miss Elf. Well, right now it's time for us to go to our travel adventure. You know, we lost track of Steven somewhere around Thanksgiving. Haven't seen him since.
Where is he?
Well, I don't know, but we're going to find out right now.
Richard Height isn't a man who's afraid of cold weather. He's like most of us, working hard for the family and trying to provide the comforts of the modern world, but he also understands that sometimes you have to leave responsibility behind and focus on creating a life worth living. Today, that meant taking a good old-fashioned snow day.
Well, today's the first actual snowfall of the year, so I took my kids out of school. They were pretty excited when they heard their names over the intercom to come down, but I was so excited I wanted to bring them up in the mountains and enjoy this beautiful snow.
It was awesome because I got to miss my 5th period, and I didn't have to do as much work as I thought I would.
For many of us, the promise of snow brings with it mixed emotions. There's the beauty of a winter wonderland balanced against the cold and congestion that comes with the season. In Utah, the snow should never be lamented, though, as with it comes thrills, adventure, and a chance to see the world in a new way. Yes, snow itself can be a destination.
It's kind of magical, is the only way. I guess that's the best word for it. It's more than a slogan. They say we have the greatest snow on earth, so if you're going to live here in Utah, you might as well enjoy the snow that we do have. I've been fortunate enough to ski in a lot of places besides Utah, and there's not a lot of places I'd rather ski than right here in our backyard, and everything's so close.
So snow in Utah is different than any other because it's really dry, it's fluffy, and it's soft. It's not really wet. We get a tremendous amount of snow that just allows for skiers and all kinds of activities to enjoy this terrain and this atmosphere.
Cities like Salt Lake will get on average about 56 inches of snow per year. But up here in the high country, you're looking at totals closer to 400 inches. Activities can go as in-depth as skiing and snowmobiling, taking all day, to as simple as a snowball fight that lasts an hour. Enjoying the snow isn't about how much you spend or the quality of your gear, but rather the quality of time and the effort you put into getting outdoors.
I pulled my kids out of school because I want them to learn how to first be physically active, that there's more than one way to have fun. I want them to learn and to develop habits of being active and play and enjoy that, and not just in the summertime. You know, the winter has a lot of activities, and sometimes we forget and think, oh, winter you stay inside and summer's when you get out, but that's not true. When I was a kid, my parents didn't really like to enjoy the snow. They didn't enjoy it at all. They didn't ski or snowboard, and that's kind of their mentality, is they thought, hey, snow is only for skiers and snowboarders, but that's not true. As you can see, we're out here having a blast with these snow flings. You can hike, you can even just go sledding. There's so many activities that you can do that get you outside. And that's one thing I wanted to teach my kids, is to have fun no matter what the weather is.
The best way to appreciate snow is, there's no bad weather, just bad clothing. I think if you're going to accept living here in our climate, if you're in warm clothes, you're going to like it a lot more. I think that's the first step.
The second step is picking an activity that already interests you. If you're a hiker, try snowshoeing. A dirt biker, climb on a timber sled. A cyclist, you have ski bikes that will give you the experience you're looking for.
Up at Solitude, there's great cross-country skiing, so if you're not looking for kind of that adrenaline going downhill, you can go get amazing workouts in a safe environment. You don't have to learn all the backcountry stuff. Just go do Nordic skiing in, Solitude. Obviously, there's the whole snowmobiling side of it. There's a lot of activities, and you might as well enjoy it if you're here.
Most of the tools you need to make your day happen are available to rent at local ski shops or other retailers, so you can get a feel for what you like and don't like. Dress warm, be prepared, and there's no need to fear frigid December and January. Most of us don't think of snow as a destination in and of itself, but with the right attitude, gear, and activity, snow becomes the perfect place to create memories for you and your family. All you have to do is take the occasional snow day.
It's the best way to relive the anticipation of Christmas as an adult, waiting for that huge storm, waiting all night, getting up, trying to beat the crowds. You're there with you and a lot of your best friends. People travel from all over the world to enjoy it, and if it's in your backyard, take advantage of it.
I love it because we're just able to just spend time together and just make a lot of memories. We're only going to be together for a certain amount of time, and we just got to make as many happy memories as we can.
Today, it's absolutely gorgeous, and my kids love it, and they love me even more because I checked them out of school.
So the snow is finally here. Get out and enjoy it. Don't stay indoors this holiday season, but get out and try all of the different activities that are at your fingertips here in the West. For At Your Leisure, I'm Steven Heumann.
Wondering where your next OHV adventure will take you? Outsiders Utah has your answer with downloadable GPS routes, ride times, distance, local amenities, and other details. 360 street views of the trails that let you explore before you go, and more. Eliminate the guesswork and uncertainty and find a trail you'll love. Visit outsidersutah.com and see the trail before you ride the trail.
What would your perfect day in Green River look like? You'd probably start with a few good friends and a hearty breakfast. From there, you'd hit the trails along the Green River and find things you never expected. Your OHVs would take you to places both striking and serene. You'd end at Ray's for a burger and good conversation, letting the memories grow long into the night. Green River, Utah. Ride your perfect today.
This holiday season, a new Honda CRF is more than the most reliable machine to hit the trails. Our lineup of family-friendly trail bikes offers the perfect gift for riders of every level. From the CRF 50F to the 110, the 125, and the full-size 250F, you can give the gift of riding to every red rider in the family. So head to Stedman's Recreation in Tooele now during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event and give a gift that'll last a lifetime.
Welcome back to At Your Leisures. I'm Katy Yardley, and this is my husband, Mark. Today, we are cooking a dish that literally, I have to feed 30 people tonight. It's absolutely delicious. Everybody loves it, and it actually is perfect for the holidays when you have to feed a very large crowd. We are going to be making Christmas Grinch Spaghetti. It's a lot of fun. The kids absolutely love this, and it is delicious. You want to start with 1 pound ground beef, 1 32-ounce can of tomatoes, can of tomato paste, 1 can of sliced mushrooms, a package of Italian spaghetti seasoning mix, angel hair pasta or spaghetti noodles, whichever you prefer, and then the very secret ingredient that makes it Grinch style, green food coloring. So the first thing you want to do is you want to start by browning your ground beef. Let's put a little bit of olive oil in the pan first too. All right, once we get all the meat in the pan, I want to take our little trusty mechanism that breaks it up really nice and easy. All right, once you get this broke up, you want to actually season with a little salt and pepper. Always season the meat. All right, once you get the meat browned up, this is where we want to start adding the rest of the ingredients. Italian seasoning, you want to put all of the packets in. Once you get your seasoning in, you want to stir that all up really nice. We've actually already opened all of our tomato paste. We're going to add those all in. Okay, so now we get all the tomato paste mixed in. Now we got to start adding the tomatoes. These tomatoes that I have, I actually can them myself, so I always use my home canned tomatoes. Maybe I'll do an episode next summer and show you how to home can your own tomatoes. You got to stir carefully, honey.
I like to get in there and get it done.
I know. Yeah, well, you have to be very delicate when you have a very full pot. And guess what? That's why you get great at cheese.
Okay.
You want to add all of your mushrooms in. And then you just stir them up and let it simmer while you cook your noodles. Once your water is boiling, this is where you want to add your salt, because you got to make sure you season your water. And then you add a lot of food coloring, green food coloring, into the pot with the water. Then add your noodles, and that's how we get our Grinch style green noodles. All right, looks like our noodles are done. So now we get to dish up our Grinch spaghetti.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
All right, so we got our green noodles. Put a little bit of our Grinch spaghetti sauce on top. We're gonna doctor it up with some snow, snowballs, and even a snowman. So it's snowing. You got a little snowman, you sit right there. So much fun. Or you can even just put a couple on and have a few snowballs. You wanna have the first bite, honey?
Oh, I would love it.
It's a little hot, so be prepared. Grinch spaghetti just for you. How is it?
Not bad.
You have got to try this for your next holidays. So much fun. The kids will love it, and it tastes delicious too.
And you know what? I am so thankful that we get to have our grandkids here, and I can hardly wait to see their faces.
Do I
when
really
they
do
get to
this
eat
for
this.
our grandkids? Anyway, we'll be right back with more At Your Leisure.
Sometimes to recharge, you need to unplug. In Tickaboo, Utah, you'll find a landscape that will give you more energy than you ever thought possible. Escape the heat in the Henry Mountains, where history, off-road adventure, and bison herds meet. It's time to unplug and recharge. Tickaboo, Utah.
At Your Leisure has a long-standing reputation and a large, loyal audience of adventurers in the outdoors. Although we're excited to continue to grow and enjoy the shared success of our longtime sponsors, we have space for more. And if you have a brand that would benefit from the 2 decades of goodwill that we've built, contact us at ayltv.com and let us amplify your voice above the competition.
Unexplored. Does it mean riding the same trails as everyone else? Fishing the same lakes? Stopping at the same views? No. Unexplored is so much more. To find it, you need to get off the beaten path. In the northeast corner of Utah, you and your family can still find a land that's unexplored. The shores of Flaming Gorge are only the beginning of a family adventure in Daggett County. Daggett County, Utah. It's what you find at the end of your adventure.
Okay, that's about ready to begin. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are at Christmas Hayrides in the Park, sponsored by Burger Stop and the Hot Rod Club. This is so much fun.
I can't, there's so many kids out here. Okay, I feel like a kid again, as usual.
That's magical.
We're gonna go for a ride in the park on this adorable little hayride, and it's like completely lit up. The park is lit up from start to finish, so it's gonna be really festive and adorable.
It is a magical transformation, but to really understand the magic, you've got to see the people that really know what magic is.
Yeah.
My favorite part was seeing the unicorn.
You like the unicorn?
Yeah, unicorns are the best because the unicorns have magic powers. Seeing the shark.
Why?
Because it's cool.
What was your favorite part?
The dinosaurs.
You like dinosaurs?
I love them.
Why?
Because they're big and they can jump really wide.
What's your favorite part about Christmas?
Getting presents.
Getting presents? Okay, but you know, that's not, well, tell me what Christmas is really about though.
Santa.
Apparently there's an elf. There's a hidden elf in here, and if you find it, you get a prize. So try and
I think
find
she's
the
sitting
elf.
right next to me. There's your elf. She laughs like one.
Olivia, what's your favorite part about Christmas?
Getting the presents.
The presents?
And seeing family.
Okay.
What do you like most about Christmas?
I love giving presents.
Who do you like to give them to the most?
My brothers and my dad.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Why do you like looking at Christmas lights? Why is this a fun tradition?
It just, I don't know, it just makes me really happy and excited for Christmas, and it makes me, I don't know, it just gives me so much joy.
Because they're so pretty to look at, and it just brings the holiday spirit, so.
I like just spending time with my family and being able to see smiles on people's faces. So, and if I don't see smiles, then I like to try to cheer them up
giving makes people happy, and it just brings the holiday spirit to Christmas. So
I remember I was probably like 5, and we just drove through our car, and it was so much fun, and it was like so magical.
The kids are right. It's magical and it's so exciting.
That's true. You know, this whole time of the year, it's kind of like building a snowball. You take all this Christmas spirit and you pack it up in a little snowball, and then you throw it at somebody. Just like we're going to throw a story, our trailhead adventure at you, full of Christmas spirit.
Brought to you every week by Rocky Mountain ATV MC.
Here, catch.
The Christmas tree has been decorated with care. The toys are on display, and that's attracting the little ones all before the big day. And the bulls are bucking. That's right. Sounds like a Cowboy Christmas.
Right now we're having a Cowboy Christmas for a couple of days, and so they've got miniature bull riding, and then the big bulls will be bucking later tonight and tomorrow.
You know, mostly this afternoon you just got the booths where people are selling things. There are guns to buy and saddles and all kinds of wares that you can buy, and we even have L&L and Ag Service are here selling some of their stuff, showing some of their things. So there's a lot of things for sale, and people get to know who's who, and it's been a good thing.
And that good thing is held at the Centennial Event Center in Duchesne County. Artisans, craftsmen, and confectionaries from all over the country are showcasing their talents for the people who come. They're celebrating the season with every bauble and handmade treat they can. Just on the other side of the event center is the rodeo arena, where miniature bull riders are taking the place of Santa's reindeer.
It's a new building built in Duchesne, Utah. We've had everything from barrel racing to bull riding to, as you see behind us, Cowboy Christmas. The main arena floor, it's about 45,000 square feet. It is dirt right now. We have a floor that we can put down. The other side, conference halls, we got 2 main conference halls that can be split in half. Each room can hold about up to 100 people on one side, the other side about 50 people. The bleachers behind me, they'll hold about 2,700 people, and we can get obviously more down on the floor when we have it down.
The rodeo arena has a hard floor that we can put down, so it can also do exhibits, expos in there.
It's going to bring in some folks that haven't ever been out here to the basin, that they'll be able to see what we have to offer. Great fishing, great boating, skiing, hunting's great up here, ATV, four-wheeler trails.
And so, as the Cowboy Christmas comes to a close, we look forward to next year and many of the other activities that will be held at the Centennial Event Center.
Come and visit us. Come out and get involved in what's going on, and we're going to try and get a few concerts here eventually and do a few other things that we can do in the winter and give people something to do.
Happy holidays, y'all. I'm Terry Wood, at your leisure.
This holiday season, a new Honda CRF is more than the most reliable machine to hit the trails. Our lineup of family-friendly trail bikes offers the perfect gift for riders of every level. From the CRF 50F to the 110, the 125, and the full-size 250F, you can give the gift of riding to every red rider in the family. So head to Stedman's Recreation in Tooele now during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event and give a gift that'll last a lifetime.
The first thing you notice is the colors. Blue sky contrasting against red horizon. Blending Utah. The world goes on forever out here. There's nothing stopping you. In Blanding, you can ride right from downtown on Recapture Rim Trail, discovering the heritage of the West without limits or boundaries. Don't be held back. Join us in a land of true freedom. Blanding. More to be explored.
When you're ready for adventure, fuel your machine with Clear 91. Fuel for performance, fuel for adventure, and fuel for the long haul. Ethanol-free, 91 octane. Fill up with Clear 91. only available at Eagles Landing. With you for the long haul.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We were just outside looking at the beautiful Christmas lights, and now we're inside.
Thrown under the hot rod. under the hot rod.
Look at that.
Good place, though, because you can warm your French fries. See, if they get cold, just kind of hold them here by the exhaust pipe.
Nice.
Okay, we have a lot of stuff coming up. We got to get to it. First off, calendar of events.
The Winter 4x4 Jamboree is coming up. It's January 18th through the 21st in Hurricane.
So plan ahead and get that on the calendar now. We'll be there. Hope you will be too.
Yeah, it's usually toasty warm too.
And also, don't forget the next couple of months at Hardware Ranch, they'll be hosting the sleigh rides and hanging out with the elk. So be sure to get out there with your family.
And now it's time to find out who our lucky AYL sticker winner is this week.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us via email by TJ Wallace. And it looks like TJ is the lucky winner of an outdoor stove from Camp Chef.
Merry Christmas! Hey, Camp Chef offers the best way to get your cooking done in the outdoors. Visit campchef.com for more information.
Congrats, TJ, and be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize.
Whoever it was that made the fish and chips and the burgers back in the Burger Stop kitchen, because they are to die for. In fact,
Delicious.
I'm going to have to fight you over that last
That
fish.
was mine.
No, it isn't. You already ate one.
No, it's mine.
Okay. Well, while we settle this, take a look at next week's show.
Next week, we're spending some quality time warming up and reminiscing.
Yep, it's been quite a year filled with all kinds of adventures.
That it has, Chad. And although we cherish every moment we get to spend with all the great people out there while we're making the show, we're going to go over some of our and the team's favorite experiences of the year.
And we also may or may not have some of the not-so-great moments as we take a look at some of the best bloopers and outtakes that were not really fit for TV.
Uh-oh.
Well, next week's show looks great.
Hey, I need to ask you a question, bud.
Well, little Chadwick, what would you like?
She's been on the naughty or nice list this year.
Well, little Rhea has definitely been on the nice list.
See, I told you.
On the other hand,
Has he been on the? I know what
In
list
fact,
he's.
I can think of a couple of things like pearls and diamonds that she would like for Christmas.
wait a minute. This sounds like a song.
It's a setup. It's a setup, is what it is. No kidding. Listen, we had a great time tonight. This is really a wonderful event. You can still come out next weekend. They've got it one more weekend after this, and bring the family out here and just enjoy the Christmas spirit and get on Santa's lap and tell him what you want for Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho!
Just remember, even at Christmas time, there's adventure around every bend.
You just got to get out there and create your own adventure. At your leisure.
At your leisure. Okay, Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho!